Hey, what's going on, everyone? How are y'all doing? So, anyways, happy Sunday fun day afternoon, everyone. Weather's basically currently cold around here, since it's basically, well, not exactly Christmas though, just yet. But anyways, I just want to wish y'all, like, say, happy Sunday weekend. So, anyways, I'm just currently here. I've just noticed, like, say, I'm looking outside and noticing, like, say, besides the airplane just flying around to the left in a rotation, left side of rotation. Right now, all I'm just doing is, like, say, currently just, like, say, observing this half moon out here. So, let me try and zoom. All right, there it is. So, anyways, I've been busy, like, say, trying, like, say, adding my own color pencils, currently working on my artwork sketches. So, anyways, it's a good thing I actually got some rest. No, I got a lot of rest. Since I've been working, on my artwork just earlier. So, what I'm going to try and do is test my skills. And, let me see. Maybe, like, say, drawing some more. Well, by my own choosing, that is. Okay, so let's see. Even around this weekend, here on Sunday, airplanes are just flying around out here. No kidding. So, okay, so I only know it's just about 2 stars out here. There's a half moon here above these skies tonight. And to be honest, the weather is really freaking cold. But, it's a good thing I'm actually, wearing a jacket, wearing something underneath to keep me warm. So apparently there's 2 airplanes flying out here. Let me see. Can I get them? So far, all I can just spot is just one here on my camera, but I can clearly see them with my own 2 naked eyes, and they're both flying around the left, all together. With one of the airplanes, however, taking the lead. And the other one, however, is just just far behind. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, back to this half moon out here. Let me go ahead and zoom in. So let's see. Besides the weather being, currently cold, however, it's basically nice and quiet out here. So I would rather just just ignore those airplanes anyway, because they usually just be flying around these skies. So usually around the weekends, not to mention the weekdays as well. Since this is tonight is Sunday, December 16th, 2018. Oh, my bad. Let me try and focus on this because I was trying to focus on the center, not trying to not to go to the right side. That was my bad, though, everyone. Yeah, so tonight out here, it's just like, say, it's just, peace and quiet. And plus, you definitely hear, like, say, well, cars, of course, just driving by, mostly from a far, I mean, most of all, from a far away distance. So, anyways, let me see. So, anyways, what I've been doing, like, say, well, just earlier, especially around, like, say, well, on a Sunday morning, was that I was like, let me see, I was just busy, like, say, well, working on my art sketches, and plus, I was actually watching, Back to the Future. One of my favorite movies, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, Crispin Glover. And I think that's just what I've been doing though. Earlier around this weekend, this Sunday. But still, but even still, what is so hilarious about this movie, of course, that Biff Tannen and his buddies, of course, like chasing like what, Marty McFly, chasing Marty McFly during this hilarious chase, of course, in 1950. Let me see, back in the past in 1955, and Marty manages to escape, and Biff and his three buddies, of course, kind of like say what, accidentally crashed, like say what, a '46 Ford car into a manure truck. Oh man. Man, I tell you that Biff Tannen dude is just hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, plus I was actually watching Back to the Future too. I think that was what, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, plus I was actually watching this movie, Original Gangsters. That was just what, earlier around. Oh yeah, that's right. That was earlier this Sunday morning before I got to like say well watching Back to the Future. Then I was actually watching the movie Notorious. That was just through a recorded VH1 movie, really. Okay, so let's see. So I definitely see some clouds out here. Thank goodness it's not much. But that's no biggie. Actually, let me see. Well, actually, those clouds will pretty much like say, up and disappear though. I'm just noticing some just below. No, above, not just below, but around, like, say, with the center of these skies out here tonight. So let's see. The weather is currently cold, plus it's like, say, just a little bit, plus it's just like, say, a little windy outside. Here, let me switch this using my left hand though, because my right hand is basically like what, freezing up though. while I'm just holding my, let me see, while I'm just currently holding my phone's camera, just observing this half moon out here. But yeah, so I'm gonna be like, say, well, testing my skills, working on more artwork sketches, just by my own choosing, though. That's all. And I'll see what I can do by trying to finish them all up. But to be honest with you, coloring them all in, however, does take up a lot of my time, really. Because I'm not so sure of it. Because, like I said, I'm not so sure of it'll, like, say, if it'll come out great. But but like I said, well, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'll see, and I'll see and like I said, it's just all about, just trying my best. And plus, there's like another airplane that's just flying by, of course, on the left. Oh well, never mind that one. They usually just fly out here, though it's usually around like every night. So that's just, what they're just doing. Oops, okay. That was my bad. I'm trying to focus on this full moon out here, though. So that's what I'm just doing. Is that a dog barking, of course? Oh, okay, I just hear our neighbor, of course. Hold up. I can hear, let me see, I can definitely hear a person. Oh, that's just right across next house. Okay, because I was. Okay, my bad, though. Yeah, because like I said, because I'm just like, say, what I'm just currently doing is just minding my own business and like, well, just currently observing this full moon. I'm not this full moon, but this half moon, though, because I'm trying to like say, well, quickly complete this, quickly complete this video recording on this half moon out here, though, because like I said, because it's really because of due to the weather out there being cold. Next thing before I know, I'm hearing like say what a dog barking, a neighbor, of course, right across next house, however, was just like telling the dog to stop barking now. So, cause yeah, I can truly like say feel my left hand just like say what being cold and all. So I had to switch my right hand, get a much more clearer view of this half moon out here. So that's just what I'm just trying to do anyway. Alright, hold on for a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see. Well, it's a good thing there aren't many clouds out here. That's a relief. Oh, hold up. Oh, my bad. Let's see. Well, I was wrong. It turns out there are some clouds. Alright, because I'm just currently looking outside on the right. There's only just about half of these clouds really out here, so nothing to worry about. They'll be, like I said, they'll be slowly moving directly towards the left here, so ultimately they'll eventually clear up. And I apologize, of course, for this, the moon out here basically expanding so much, so it shouldn't be doing something like that. Okay. Okay, so I had to zoom out. Alright, so I'm using full magnification over 4 times 0, but man, this thing is like what? This thing is like one huge white ball of a half moon out here. No, almost like a huge white puffy ball of a full moon. Okay, now, alright, it should be back to normal anyway, because I'm trying to like get a much clearer view of it. That's all. Alright. And there's another airplane just flying out here. Okay, so let's see. So the weather is like, say, well, look, it's getting a little, it's actually, well, getting a little windy. How many stars are there? Okay, let's see. I see one here in this, here above the skies. Here's two. Oh, my bad. Let's see. Well, I don't see any other stars out here except just, well, flying airplane. Not to mention, like, say, well, not to mention half of these clouds out here. But don't worry, they'll up and pass by. So I have a feeling this, well, But yes, I have a feeling, well, this half moon out here will usually be, like, say, well, will usually be around, like, say, well, will definitely be around, like, say, well, tonight, throughout this Sunday. Plus, not to mention on a Monday morning as well. Like tonight. I mean, for this, never mind. I don't want to make, like I said, I just don't want to make things too confused, though. I know, and no, I do not sound all cringe. If that's what everybody else eventually thinks. So, all I'm just doing is like, well, I'll just currently observing this half moon out here, trying to like say, finish up this video recording immediately. As soon as it reaches up to like, 33 minutes? Yeah. 33 minutes and 9 hours. So that's what I'm just trying to do. Or 33.9. Never mind. I don't want to make things too confused, though. Okay, alright, now there's the moon. I mean, there's the clouds out here. Let me see. Okay, so there's just half the clouds, so thinking this is not really that many. Let's see. And I can definitely hear a motorcycle revving. So loud. Only from a faraway distance. I can definitely hear it out there. Okay, like I said, because I can definitely hear, like, say, motorcycle revving from a faraway distance. So it definitely was like, say, driving around the left. All right, so these are the clouds out here. Like I said, eventually they'll just up and pass by. Now it's definitely revving directly towards the right. I'm talking about I'm talking about this motorcycle bike out there, and the biker was basically just riding it. Man, my right. Yeah, and oh man, my right hand is basically like what, getting cold though, just by holding my own phone. Man. And why in the world is the screen being all blurry? Try to make it clearer. Like I said, but the truth is, well, to be honest, I didn't want to like say, well, do this video recording on this half moon out here, especially around this Sunday weekend, because all I really wanted to do was just focus on, just my artwork sketches. That's all. So that's all I've really been trying to do. So I figured I might as well like say, well, make it, like say, just make it up here just in time, like say, well, get to this half moon out here, get that done, so that way I can really just work on my artwork sketches. And like I said, I'll be working on some more. And speaking about the Daemon PS2 developers, I wonder exactly what exactly was taking those guys so long, even on Google Play Store. I mean, here's one main thing. I mean, I understand they were like, say, well, planning on working on updating, the PS2 apps since last month in November. But that's like way past that. And it's not just like, say, for 2 or 3 weeks, but now even here in December. I don't know. I think something tells me those developers are just getting lazy, though. Let's just hope they don't, like, say, go back on their word. If they were going to work harder on it, they really should have, like, say, already be doing this, like, right about now. But something tells me they'll be trying, like, say, updating it, starting around, like, say, next year on January 2019. And plus, I already know that everyone else out there is like, say, way more thrilled for, even for like, say, for New Year's Eve. I mean, for a Happy New Year for 2019. Everything else, even romance. Right person, right romance, etc., etc. Same old thing. Ugh. Still, I just hope the Daemon PS2 developers, however, can like say, really get to work and keep their promises by working on it. They should have already like say, long been doing so anyway. Even this year, 2018, however, has been like, has always been like, a rocky road. Same also goes what happened last year. And I have a feeling next year is gonna be like the same. It's gonna be like the same way, only this time even worse. But that's all right. Okay, so let's see. So the clouds are basically like, say, clearing up. That's a relief. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Take care. Stay tuned. I'll be back working on my art sketches. And I'll be back.